Have you ever woken up with legs that felt too heavy to stand on? It's a quiet kind of struggle, one that creeps in slowly. One day, you're walking around the garden, tending to your flowers. The next, even getting up from your chair feels like lifting a mountain. For many people in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s, this is no longer a rare experience. Swollen legs, stiff joints, that dull, throbbing ache that makes each step a reminder of what you've lost. But what if I told you that some of that heaviness could be lightened, not by pills, not by surgeries, but by something as simple as what you eat? Today, we're taking a gentle step into the world of Japanese wisdom. Not through strict diets or hard-to-follow rules, but through the sweet, colorful, healing power of fruit. We'll explore 6 collagen-rich fruits, favorites in Japan, that may help reduce leg swelling, improve joint flexibility, and bring more ease into your daily movements. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Why older adults often suffer from leg swelling and joint pain. It's easy to blame age when our bodies begin to slow down. But the truth is, what feels like just getting old is often a sign of something deeper, something we can actually support and improve. Leg swelling, or edema, and joint stiffness are 2 of the most common complaints among older adults. But why do they happen more as we age? One major reason is circulation. As we grow older, our blood vessels lose elasticity. The heart works just a bit harder to pump blood all the way to our legs and back again. When blood flow slows, fluid can build up in the lower limbs, causing that heavy, swollen feeling. At the same time, our natural collagen production begins to decline, sometimes as early as our 30s and even more rapidly after 60. Collagen isn't just for skin. It's what cushions our joints, lines our blood vessels, and helps maintain strength and flexibility in tissues. With less collagen, joints become stiff, ligaments weaken, and the protective padding in our knees and ankles starts to thin. Inflammation also plays a quiet but powerful role. Tiny, low-level inflammations, often caused by stress, processed foods, or lack of movement, can make swelling and stiffness worse, especially in the legs and joints. The good news? Nature has already provided us with gentle, healing tools to address this. In Japan, older adults have long understood the importance of prevention through food. They don't wait until symptoms become unbearable. Instead, they use daily habits, especially what they eat, to support circulation, reduce inflammation, and keep their joints moving freely. Among their most trusted allies are fruits, not just for sweetness or color on a plate, but as a quiet form of medicine. And certain fruits, especially those rich in natural collagen boosters, can do more than just nourish. They can heal. In the next part, we'll take a closer look at how the Japanese view fruit not as a dessert, but as an essential part of their long, healthy lives, and how you can begin to do the same, starting today. The Japanese way of eating fruit: small, seasonal, and healing. In Japan, fruit is not just food, it's almost sacred. Unlike in many Western households where fruit is tossed into lunchboxes or blended into smoothies on the go, in Japan, it's treated with care, patience, and deep appreciation. Older adults in Japan often begin their day with fruit. Not a pile of it, but a few carefully selected slices, perfectly ripe, beautifully arranged, and eaten slowly. This morning ritual isn't just about taste. It's a way to awaken the senses, support digestion, and set a calm, balanced tone for the day. There's a concept in Japanese culture called shun. It means enjoying foods at the peak of their season. When fruit is eaten in its natural season, it's believed to carry the most nutrients, energy, and healing properties. A summer peach isn't just sweet, it's hydrating and cooling. A winter citrus isn't just bright, it's rich in vitamin C to support the immune system. Because of this deep respect for timing and quality, fruit in Japan is often more expensive, smaller in portion, but more powerful in purpose. A single, perfect persimmon, a tiny bowl of fresh blueberries, a wedge of ruby red watermelon served with cold barley tea. It's never rushed, and it's never wasted. Elderly people in rural Japan will often sit near a window, sunlight on their hands, peeling an apple with a small knife, making each cut slowly, almost like meditation. There's no TV in the background, no multitasking, just the fruit, their hands, and a quiet sense of gratitude. That's the spirit we want to bring into your life too. So today, we'll look at 6 specific fruits the Japanese love, each rich in collagen-supporting nutrients, each with its own unique way of reducing leg swelling, easing joint discomfort, and bringing comfort from the inside out. Let's begin with a fruit you've probably seen many times before, but may have never thought of as medicine. Are you ready to meet the healing power of papaya? Papaya, a natural anti-inflammatory for swollen legs and achy joints. At first glance, papaya might seem too tropical, too bright, too sweet to be anything more than a vacation fruit. But in Japan, and in many parts of Asia, papaya is quietly respected as a healing ally, especially among older adults. What makes it so powerful? Papaya contains an enzyme called papain. This enzyme acts like a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps break down proteins in food, which eases digestion, but more importantly, it reduces swelling and soothes inflammation in the body, including in joints and soft tissues. For someone waking up with stiff knees or ankles that feel tight and sore, this is more than helpful. It's relief. Papaya is also rich in vitamin C, a key player in collagen production. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, our joints lose their cushion, and our blood vessels become more fragile. Vitamin C tells the body, let's rebuild. It supports the collagen matrix that holds everything together, from the cartilage in your knees to the tiny capillaries in your legs. In Japan, papaya isn't just thrown into a fruit salad. It's often served chilled in the morning, sliced thin, with a drizzle of lemon juice or a spoonful of plain yogurt. Some older adults even mash it gently with a fork and eat it like a soft pudding when digestion is slow or the appetite is low. I once heard a story about an 82-year-old woman living just outside Okinawa. She started her day with a few slices of papaya, a warm glass of barley tea, and a 10-minute stretch by the garden. Her daughter said that after a month of this habit, the swelling in her mother's legs had visibly gone down. She didn't do anything drastic, just started small and stayed consistent. If you live in the US, you might be surprised to find papaya in most major grocery stores, especially in neighborhoods with Asian or Latin American communities. Choose one that feels slightly soft to the touch and has a golden orange skin. If the seeds inside are black and shiny, it's ready. To start gently, try just half a cup in the morning. You can eat it alone, add it to a smoothie, or pair it with Greek yogurt for extra protein. What matters most isn't how you eat it, but that you let your body receive it slowly, with intention. Let it become part of your morning ritual, not just for your joints, but for your sense of calm and care. Next, let's explore a fruit you may not know by name, but that has deep roots in Japanese healing. The loquat. Loquat, a gentle fruit to ease swelling and cool the joints. Tucked into the soft hills of southern Japan, loquat trees bloom quietly each spring. Their fruit, small, golden, and slightly fuzzy, has long been treasured in Japanese households, especially by the elderly. Loquat, or biwa as it's known in Japanese, may not be common in Western kitchens, but in Japan, it's considered a healing fruit. Not flashy, not too sweet, but incredibly supportive to the body, especially when it comes to fluid retention and joint comfort. Why? First, loquats are naturally diuretic. They help the body release excess fluid gently, without forcing or straining the kidneys. For older adults, who often experience swelling in the feet, ankles, and lower legs, especially after sitting for long periods, this is a quiet blessing. It means less pressure on the blood vessels, less discomfort in the calves, and a lighter feeling overall. Second, loquats are rich in antioxidants, particularly carotenoids and polyphenols. These compounds help protect the joints from oxidative stress, a kind of internal rusting that speeds up wear and tear in cartilage and connective tissue. Loquats don't just reduce swelling, they protect what's underneath. In traditional Japanese culture, the entire loquat tree is valued, not just the fruit. The leaves are dried and steeped to make biwa cha or loquat leaf tea. This tea is slightly bitter, mildly earthy, and known to calm inflammation in the body. It's often served warm in the evenings to older adults who suffer from chronic pain or stiffness. Some believe it also soothes digestion and promotes deep sleep. You don't need a loquat tree in your backyard to enjoy its benefits. Today, loquat leaf tea is available online, especially from Japanese wellness brands. As for the fruit, you may find it fresh in Asian or Mediterranean grocery stores during spring and early summer. If not, look for loquat preserves or even frozen pulp. A simple way to try it: blend a small loquat with half a banana, a few ice cubes, and a splash of coconut water. The taste is gentle, slightly floral, and very calming. I remember visiting a family in Kyushu where the grandmother, age 87, had a small bowl of loquat every afternoon at 3 p.m. She didn't see it as medicine. She saw it as tradition, a way to honor the body, to feel light in the legs, and to sleep peacefully at night. Next, we'll move from softness to brightness with a fruit that lifts the spirit and builds collagen from within. The strawberry, a sweet ally for collagen and joint support. In the heart of Japan's spring season, strawberries are more than just a treat. They are a celebration. Markets display them like jewels. Families visit farms to pick them fresh. And for older adults, strawberries are more than sweet. They are healing. Why do strawberries hold such value when it comes to joint health and swelling? The answer lies in one powerful nutrient: vitamin C. Strawberries are among the richest natural sources of vitamin C, more than oranges, ounce for ounce. And vitamin C is absolutely essential for the body's production of collagen. Collagen is the protein that holds us together. It cushions our joints, supports our skin, and strengthens the walls of our blood vessels. But without enough vitamin C, the body can't make it. And as we age, our need for collagen becomes more urgent. By simply eating a few fresh strawberries daily, you give your body a gentle nudge to rebuild what time has worn down. joints feel a bit less stiff. Skin becomes more supple, and swelling, often driven by inflammation and poor circulation, begins to ease. In Japan, strawberries are often eaten in the simplest ways. A few are served with green tea in the late afternoon. Others are paired with sweet rice cakes, mochi, or served fresh at the end of a light meal. The key is always quality over quantity. A handful is enough, especially when eaten slowly with attention. One older couple in Sapporo, both in their late 70s, shared how strawberries became part of their morning ritual. The wife gently sliced 5 strawberries each morning and served them on a small porcelain plate beside warm miso soup. Her husband, who had struggled with knee pain for years, said he noticed a difference after just a few weeks. The change was subtle but real. Less tightness in the morning, more ease in walking. If you live in the US, strawberries are easy to find year-round. But for maximum benefit, choose organic when possible. They're more flavorful and have fewer pesticide residues. Eat them fresh rather than cooked or sweetened. And if digestion is slow, try mashing them slightly or adding them to a soft oatmeal in the morning. There's something deeply comforting about strawberries. They bring color to the plate. They awaken the taste buds. And quietly, they help the body do what it was designed to do, repair and renew. Next, we'll turn to a rare citrus that's loved in Japan for its scent, its strength, and its healing power. Yuzu. Yuzu, the citrus that soothes inflammation and lifts the spirit. If strawberries are gentle and sweet, yuzu is bright and bold, like a burst of fresh air after a long winter. This small, wrinkled citrus fruit has been cherished in Japan for centuries, not just for its flavor, but for its power to heal. Yuzu doesn't look like much. It's about the size of a golf ball, with thick, bumpy skin and seeds tucked inside. But its scent, fresh, floral, slightly peppery, is unmistakable. In Japanese culture, it's said that the aroma of yuzu clears the mind and warms the soul. But yuzu does more than smell good. It's packed with flavonoids, natural plant compounds that reduce inflammation and support blood vessel health. These flavonoids help calm the immune system when it's overreacting, one of the root causes of joint pain and swelling in the legs. Yuzu is also rich in vitamin C, just like strawberries, and helps the body produce collagen. But beyond that, it's often used for its calming effect. On the shortest day of the year, many Japanese homes celebrate the tradition of a yuzu bath, dropping whole yuzu fruits into warm water to ease muscle tension and improve circulation. For older adults, this ritual is more than comfort. It's therapy. In daily life, yuzu is often used as a seasoning or in teas. A few drops of yuzu juice in hot water with honey can ease inflammation in the throat and joints. Yuzu kosho, a spicy citrus paste made with yuzu peel and chili, is used to top fish, soups, or even a warm bowl of vegetables. It's sharp, warming, and deeply invigorating. Fresh yuzu can be hard to find outside Japan, but don't worry, you can still enjoy its benefits. Bottled yuzu juice, yuzu marmalade, or dried yuzu peel are often available at Asian grocery stores or online. A drop in your tea, a spoonful in a salad dressing, or a hint added to soup can go a long way. Blueberry, protecting blood vessels and reviving tired legs. Blueberries may seem like a modern superfood, but their healing qualities have long been known and deeply appreciated in Japan, especially by older adults seeking gentle ways to support their health. What makes blueberries so powerful is their rich concentration of anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep blue-purple color. These compounds are more than beautiful. They help strengthen the walls of blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation throughout the body. For older adults who deal with leg swelling, spider veins, or the dull ache of poor circulation, this is deeply relevant. Weak veins allow fluid to leak into surrounding tissues, leading to puffiness, heaviness, and discomfort. But anthocyanins work at the root, reinforcing the integrity of the blood vessels so they can do their job more effectively. In Japan, blueberries are used with quiet intention. You might find them stirred into a small bowl of yogurt for breakfast or gently stewed and served as a warm compote in the evening. Some older Japanese adults even preserve them with a touch of honey and use the syrup in teas or over soft rice porridge, easy to digest, soothing to the body. Blueberries also support brain health, another reason they're favored among Japan's aging population. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery, not just to the legs, but to the mind. For people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond, this kind of daily support is gentle but powerful. I remember a conversation with a man in Nagano who tended his small garden each morning. He planted a single row of blueberry bushes for his wife, who suffered from cold, swollen feet. Every day during summer, she'd eat a small dish of fresh berries before her walk. Over time, her legs began to feel lighter. The swelling didn't disappear completely, but her walks grew longer, and her spirits brighter. In the US, blueberries are easy to find. Fresh, frozen, wild, or cultivated, they all offer benefit. Wild blueberries may have even higher levels of antioxidants, but any form is helpful as long as it's not buried in sugar. Try starting your day with a small handful. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or enjoy them plain with a warm drink. Even better, combine them with other fruits we've discussed for a collagen-boosting bowl of healing. Blueberries remind us that sometimes the smallest fruits carry the deepest strength. They protect, they nourish, and they quietly restore what time has worn down. Now let's bring all of this together in a closing message of hope, simplicity, and gentle action. You don't need to overhaul your life to feel better. You don't need to chase miracle cures or suffer through complicated routines. Sometimes healing begins with something as simple as fruit. A few slices of papaya in the morning, a cup of loquat tea in the afternoon, a bowl of blueberries before your walk. These aren't just foods, they're quiet reminders that your body is still listening, still rebuilding, still capable of change. In Japan, older adults don't fight their age. They support it with softness, with patience, and with deep respect for the wisdom of their own bodies. They don't just eat to fill the stomach, they eat to nourish the parts that carry them. Legs that still want to walk, joints that still want to move. So even if your legs feel heavy today, tomorrow can feel lighter. With one small act of care, repeated daily, you're already beginning the work of healing. If you found this helpful, I would be honored if you subscribed. And please, share this video with someone who might need a little relief and hope today. You're not alone. You're never too old to feel better. And your journey, one bite at a time, is just beginning.